Hello guys! I'm Anastasia Meyer and I'm really grateful that you are here. Today we're gonna be talking about one specific topic, but before I wanna just show you how it looks good. I decorated my corner of the room to be able to record videos here. I also have a corner lamp here, which can change the color, but I love the pink one. So I decided to change the format of my videos because the previous ones that I shot kind of didn't feel like me. I was doing something to try to gain followers, to try to do YouTube, but instead of that, I understood I need to be me, to be myself, to represent myself, to show you my real personality, and hopefully people will click on it and love it. So welcome to the new format. It's gonna be kind of a podcast, but not a podcast, just a video. Kind of something that Wizard Elise does. That's something that's close to my heart. Really would love to do in my life because I really want to talk in. I really love sharing knowledge. I really love to share in my experiences. I read a lot of books. I'm really spiritual and into psychology, into understanding my body, how the life works, why it works, how it works, and I'm all here for you to talk about it and share my experience and knowledge. Let's talk about this video topic. The topic of the video is things happen at the right time and when they should. Okay, so that is a topic that I'm actually into from my childhood. My mom taught me a little bit of it and I kind of experienced and understood it throughout my life. And since I got to be an adult, I'm already like around 20. In 2 months I'm gonna be 20, and I worked in corporate job. I also didn't forget my base, my spirituality, meditations, practices. I just wanted to stay in touch with my soul, to bring joy to people, and to do something that warms my heart. So I am really paying attention to the signs, to the things that life kind of brings me and shows me, to be aware and to understand where it goes, where it moves me towards what's goal. So you all have goals, and you all most of you know where you want to be in 1 year, in 2 years. At least you have dreams. If you can dream about it, you can achieve it. So that's go another topic. Let's live it, because I already have 7 prepared video ideas for this format. And that's something I've never done before, but I'm really excited for it because I love talking. I am really striving to talk in English because I'm really hungry. Like, I have a hunger for this. I love it. So let me start this video. I have a plan prepared on my laptop, so I'm in the flow, but by the way, I'm kind of prepared for this video. Let's start from that life always knows what it's doing. So you have a plan, you have a goal that you thought about, you would love to achieve at a certain point in your life. You want to have a certain condition of your mental health, and you want to have a certain amount of money, you want to have a certain amount of friends, you want to work at some job, you want to travel somewhere. For example, I want to travel to Bali, be able to do that. And you have all this information in your head, you kind of rethink about it, kind of affirm it every day when you think about it. You give this goal an energy, you kind of fit it every day. And the life sees your intentions and she knows what's your plan. And just never underestimate what life brings you, because based on your goals, she knows what's the next move to do. And maybe you thought differently, maybe you had different plan how the things would go, how the things would move you to the certain point, but it doesn't matter. The first thing I would love you to understand that it's great to have a goal. It's amazing to have a goal where you're gonna move, but never build kind of a certain way, and never be sure that this way is gonna be the exact way how you're gonna get to that goal, because life knows better how to move you to that, how to drive you to that goal faster and more efficient, so that you don't lose energy, you don't lose extra money, something on achieving that goal. So the life wants to move you faster and more efficient, and that's what we should be all for it. There are some of you that still don't have any goal. I don't know what age you are right now, how old you are right now, but there are some people that still don't get any goals, any plans for their life, just kind of live with the flow. It's great to live with the flow, but when you have a goal, because if you don't have a goal, life just like doesn't know where to lead you to, because you don't have any direction in the life will push you to the direction that you chose. But if you kind of don't have anything to push you to push you through, what the life should do? And that is question to you. So don't miss out and plan something. Really understand what you need, what you want, but that can be a whole another topic, how to plan your goals for life, how to understand what you want, what is your goal, what is something that you don't just copy from others because it looks great and that might be great for you, but something that it lays in your heart, that lays in your soul, that is trying to whisper through the noise in your head what exactly you should do with your life. That's a whole another topic. Let's come back to things happen when they should. And when you have a goal, but don't really do anything about it, maybe you kind of busy with the work, maybe you are tired, maybe you have kids, I don't know what's your age again, maybe you just not in the right state of mind to do things, and you still have the goal and it should still be implemented in your life. So life starts to push you through some situations. So you have a goal and you are not moving to it, or you stopped at a certain point and don't know what's next, how you should, what actions you should take, what's the next step for your goal, and you're stuck at a certain point, and maybe you are even depressed, and life will start helping you. It will start pushing you to some certain situations. For example, let's take my life as an example. It always happens to me, and I'm really grateful for this, because if it wasn't for life, I wouldn't be able to be where I'm at right now, at the mental state where I'm at right now, the financial situation, at the situation in the relationship, in the situation with my family and parents. If it wouldn't be for the life and what it tells me to do, not kind of tells me, it doesn't really. For someone, it will tell you in your head, you will hear it. I don't know. You'll like, if you calm down and meditate, you can actually hear something that your life tells you to do. But those are just, miracle people. I'm not like that. So I'm just kind of seeing and accepting and trying to understand, okay, this situation happened. Let's take my life as an example. I worked at my corporate job for 2 years. It was amazing. It was a great job. I am a project manager. I still think that I will be coming back to that position, but in another company. So I worked for 2 years, almost 2 years, like 1 year, 2 months. And I got laid off 2 weeks ago. And my last day at work was on in the the last day of April. I don't remember if it was. So it was my last day at work, and the day when I discovered, when I knew that I'm getting laid off from the job, from the position, I was like, whew, finally that happened. Because first reason why I reacted this way, I kind of knew that the company was moving towards that decision because there were lack of projects. I knew that I'm not evolving. I knew that I'm not growing professionally. I'm not growing mentally. I'm not getting any skills because they're not required at the job, and nobody are gonna just like need them even if I learn something new. So I understood for 2 months that there is something like a deadlock, like we're stuck at the position. I'm stuck in this current position. I'm not moving anywhere. I had a good salary though, so nobody abandoned me in this way, but the situation wasn't moving anywhere. And I was thinking about, okay, I'm doing YouTube. I need something that will push me, that will help me to go for my goal, go for something I'm striving for. Because when I'm talking to you right now, when I'm telling you that I'm happy to do that, that means I'm happy to do that because I love talking, I love communicating. I would love to see you in person if someone is watching this video. So situation happened, and it happened the way it should be. So the first reason was why I reacted and was at peace with the decision. It was because I kind of paid attention to the situation that was going before, what situation led to my layoff. And the second point, that I knew that I'm moving for something bigger, that something better is about to happen, something wonderful is about to happen. So I was at peace with this. When he wrote me, when my boss wrote me this letter, it wasn't even like he came up to me and said, okay, I'm sorry to say that and this and this and that, but it was in the message. He wrote me in the message, I'm sorry to say this, and kind of, we didn't have any projects and stuff and that, and he told me that I'm getting compensation and when the last day is gonna be and everything. So now is my first day. Today is a Monday. It's the first day when I'm not working for 2 years, because I wasn't even taking any vacations for a long time to travel to another country. For traveling to another country, it's a whole another topic, because I live in a country where I cannot really do that, and I wouldn't suggest to tell what country I live at. So what happened? My life told me with that situation, with that move, that I need to start moving, that I need to start working on my side hustle. I need to go for it for a certain time. I know that I will be coming back to my corporate job for some certain time, because I don't know how well and how fast my YouTube will pay off after I change my format. But anyway, I love this decision because, I was delaying my purpose. I was delaying my goal that I wanted to become a full-time creator since I was 14 or 12. Since 14, I guess. Oh no. So there were the first time I decided when I was 12 that I really wanted to live in US, or at least just visit this country and live, like for half of the year and try out how the things work. If I like the vibe of the USA, if I would love to stay there, if there are more opportunities for me. I'm still not able to do that because of the current political situation in my country and my condition. And another thing, I wanted to become full-time creator since I was 14. Someone is texting me. We're not paying attention to that. We're not paying attention to that. So I was 14 and I wanted to become a full-time creator. Again, I'm saying this, and I wasn't able to do that. The first reason, I didn't have any equipment. I was just 14 years old. No, I was 12. It was since 12, not 14. At 14, we moved to another region, in the south region of the country where I live at. And 2 years before, I wanted to become a full-time creator, but I wasn't able to. Imagine if I would do that at the time. It's literally 8 years ago. What you can do for 8 years. Oh, what a loss. What a loss. But maybe I grew up and I have more knowledge to share what it would be if I started it at that time. What content would I create? Will it be in English? Would I ever want to film in English? Would I ever want to share knowledge? Would I ever want to share wisdom with people where it would be something different? So nobody knows. Nobody knows how it would be. And maybe that's my purpose. Maybe that's something I was made for. That's why everything happens at the right time. When I'm 19 right now, I can speak English kind of freely. I'm advanced, but I still lack of dictionary, and I'm kind of fluent, but I want to really speak like it's my primary language. But that's what we get. And I know something that I'm doing right now is something that was supposed to happen at the right time. And I wasn't able, back when I was 12, I wasn't able to do anything because I haven't had money to buy an equipment, not a microphone, not a camera. I didn't even have a good phone to even take good pictures. I wanted to buy iPhone 4. Back in the time, there was iPhone 4 and nobody would buy me this because my mom hated Apple, and she thought, and my sister thought that it's not really worth it. Doesn't matter really, because I really wanted it as a kid. Okay, and I asked my dad to buy me a camera. You know what my dad told me when I asked him to buy me a camera? You will laugh, because he told me to write a letter to the president of my country, because he gifted puppies to some kids, and because he had a dog of that breed, and he gifted puppies, and he told me to write a letter. I wrote it. I'm straightforward. If I'm telling you I'm straightforward, I'm straightforward. I wrote a letter to the president. I got an answer, but I got some sweets. I got a toy, but he told me that he cannot really buy me a camera because every kid of the country will ask him to do the same. So I didn't get a camera at the time. I wasn't able to buy it till I was 18, 19. Yeah, 19. I bought it last summer, so 1 year ago. Now I'm turning 20 and I just bought a camera, started learning, getting into the flow and doing things. And I wasn't able to get to the point when I understand what exactly I want to do with that. What is my purpose with that? What exactly do I want to share? Do I want to share just my life, like vlogs? Do I want to show you where I go, where I travel, how I live with my skincare? I also want to do that, but I understand I can bring more value to you if I would be talking about life and about the experience that I get and all the knowledge that I got from reading books, from taking courses, kind of boiling in that the spirituality and meditating, practicing myself, because I do that everything I do myself. I journal. So things happened at the right time. Now I have my light, my ring light, I have the microphone Rode, I have a camera. It's Sony ZV-1, it's still not something perfect, but I have something to start from. If you want, you can do it even on your phone. So things happen when they should. Things happen when they should. You need to accept that. If life, imagine you had a partner, you had a job, and it kind of ended. Everything just like ended, you know, just a black screen. You have no one at the moment. You're just alone. You or your apartment, and you don't have your partner anymore. But you had your goal, and you understand. Okay, now I don't have a partner. I wanted to move to another city, but I couldn't do it because my partner was stopping me. He wasn't encouraging me. And now, for example, okay, now we have an opportunity to go. It happened at the right time because maybe you needed to move to the city. Maybe if you will move to the city, you'll find a better job. Maybe you'll find your perfect partner, your soulmate. So always believe that things that life do with you, they're the right scenario. They're the best scenario that could happen to you, and it will lead only for the better. It will lead only for the better. All the situation that you can imagine, you broke your leg, you got a disease. It's a whole nother topic about the disease and connection between your physical, mind, and spiritual. It's a whole nother topic, but imagine you got something that is really, really serious, and you need to change your mindset. You need to shift your mindset. You need to start learning about your body. You need to understand your body, and maybe when you do that, it will become your profession. It will become your service that you share with people. Imagine. And maybe you were just unhappy with your job and you were thinking, okay, what can I do? I'm happy with my job. I'm not getting enough of money. I'm just like not a happy person overall. And then it got even worse. You got a disease and you're like, oh my God, what's happening? I didn't got a job. I didn't got health. What do I do? What do I do? And you just start struggling, you start worrying, you start panicking, but instead, you need to stop, calm down, listen to me. You need to stop, calm down, and understand. Everything that happens, it happens for a reason. So you need to pay attention, you need to connect the dots, you need to connect the lines, and understand why things happen exactly to you at the time when it happened. Think about it. Why the situation occurred at the first place. It happened for you. It happened for you. So pay attention, because when it happens, it gives you an opportunity to grow. It gives you the platform to grow. You can literally jump from the situation to the better life. So think about it. So almost for 2 years I worked at that job. It allowed me to achieve some kind of financial stability. I bought my first ever laptop myself working there. I got my camera. I got all the accessory that I wanted, the lights, the tripod. I even got myself a monitor. I bought a lot of clothes, my first makeup kits, started to doing that. And I wouldn't be able to do anything without the job. But I guess it was the time, I'm not guessing, I know it was the time to finish that stage of my life, to move to the better job, to start working at a better company with a better vision, and work remotely, because I have a plan to at least not be attached to a place. I don't know if I will be moving anytime soon. I guess I will be, because I don't like really the current situation in my country. I will be getting a remote job and I will be moving to another country, I guess. That's why the situation happened the way it happened, because I had a vision in my life and my life would just bring it into life. That's easy as a day. It's easy as it is. I have a vision in my life brings its vision to life. So easy. Literally so easy. And here I am today, my first day, being unemployed, doing something I love. You understand, I'm not gonna be doing that full time, because I'm still not able to financially allow that myself. I can't do that for a month, for 2, and then I need to go work again. But I would not be doing that, because I had a plan to buy a course for an Instagram, for a lot of stuff. Okay, let's stop talking about my experience and move to the topic. I'm sorry, I wanted to talk about myself. I'm not sorry. So I don't know if I'm again telling it twice. Already said that. If you have something that always sits in the back of your head, on the side of your head, doesn't matter, something that you're thinking about is kind of attracting your attention, is always like, pulling your attention to it, maybe that's something you need to think about. Maybe you need to think about of working on it, of achieving that, or completely getting rid of it. First of all, if you're delaying, that's something that is pulling your attention, you will never be happy, you will never be content in your life. And the second of all, you just spending time on the things that will never lead you to the certain achievement, to the certain point that you want to get to. So think about it. What's the advantage of not moving forward and not listening to what's in your head and what's in your heart? And I kind of didn't understand how the perfectly world works, because till the moment I got unemployed, I thought, okay, I'll work for some time there till I get to be better at the YouTube, till I can quit it. But the world had its own plan. It always happens like that. It's always happens like that. Who am I lying to? So maybe there's something waiting for me. The better job, more money, moving to another country, because I don't really want to live in the current country where I'm at, because it's not safe, it's not secure, it's not enjoyable here. I love the place, just the place. I kind of love the people, but not the political situation where it's moving. Kind of the direction where the country is moving. I don't like it. But I love the place. I love the nature. I love the energy of it, because the people in this country, I don't know what's that about them, but we are so freaking magnetic. We're so freaking energetic. There's something spiritual in us from the time we're born. I love that. We're so open, kind of looking close-minded, but we're so open-minded, and I love that. But I would love to experience living in different countries. So my life is just moving me to the point, pushing me to more opportunities, and that's what I wanted to tell you. I wasn't expecting that will happen that soon, because I told myself, okay, we'll work here till I can, till my YouTube works out, till I can quit it, till I find a better job, till something happens. I'm not gonna quit it myself. I'm not gonna go away from it because I'm getting money, I'm getting security. Why would I do it? What should be in my mind to quit a job that gives me literally a good sum of money every month? Compared to all the salaries in Russia, it's 3x times more than people get here. And I'm just 19 years old. I don't have a degree, but I have an experience and I have my mind. So let's move to the points that you need to understand on the way to achieving things, on the way moving and bettering your life. No pain, no gain. You cannot achieve something until you leave something behind you. It's literally so simple, because if you don't free up the space in your life, you cannot really allow something new to come up to you. So keep in mind that for something new to happen, for new energy to get to you, or at least to stop spending your own storage, your own energy on something that's not longer serving you, you need to get rid of things that don't work for you, and everything that should be in your life will have a possibility to come up. Because keep in mind that you need to free up the space for something that is important to you, because otherwise there will be no space for it, and it will always remain something that you just want. But the door is always here. You just need to open that. You need to get rid of the trash and let the free energy, the new energy, the flow of energy just to come into your life. Also, accept what happens in your life, because it was meant to happen for your sake. Everything leads to your goal. Just understand that and remember, everything leads to your goal. If you have a goal, everything will lead to it. Everything will build that base for the goal. Everything will move you to the direction. As my life moves me to my direction, it will always be like that. It's just the universal law. You just cannot work the other way. If you have something that you need to go to, that something that you really want to strive, and something that life knows that you will be full of energy, full of love with, it will lead you to that point, because life and universe is interested in people who are filled with love, who are filled with kindness, who are filled with energy, who are filled with gratitude, who are filled with the magnitude. My battery got exhausted, but we are continuing because I have another one. If you lost a friend, a job, a place to live, it's just another reason to start moving to your goal and start choosing your life. When you choose your life, the life will choose you, and it will make everything for you. So start choosing your life instead of worrying and getting scared that something might happen. That's perfectionism. It doesn't help anyone. It helps you when you already achieve something, that you need to better your skills, when you need to master your life. But when you're just on the way to moving, to just doing something, get rid of the perfectionism. I'm telling this also to myself, because I'm working on that. That's why I'm doing this video right now, because I'm getting rid of that expectation, those expectations of myself, that I should look a certain way, that I should act a certain way, that the video should look like something that's that someone already did, something perfect. Only in this case, people will watch you. But no, it's never the case. We fall for the personality. We fall for the energy. We fall for the vibe. Keep moving towards a goal. Yeah. With the example of my job layoff, I just manifested this situation to get a better job, more interesting, more growing me, or maybe just to get more money out of it, better my skills, or just focus on my YouTube career more tightly. We'll see what situation will bring me. Anyways, applying to all the opportunities, all the job applications, searching for a new job anyways, because you shouldn't be just sitting like that. Okay, life will push me to that situation. No, life just shows you the direction where you need to go, but you do everything yourself. Life will just help you when you do something. It's like L-carnitine, if you know, when you go to the gym, and you can use L-carnitine to fasten your metabolism to burn more fats. But if you train, if you do something, if you work out, it adds up. It just helps. It's like a second power, second engine to your vehicle. It just helps to do it better, to do it faster, to do it more efficient. But if you just take L-carnitine and don't do shit, it will not help. It will not do anything for you. Also remember that the situation in always is perfect, no matter how people see it, no matter how people describe it and rate it. Always have your own rating in your head. Always have your own rating and understanding of the situation in your own mind. Never sacrifice your mental health just to please people and kind of agree with them on what they perceive your life is. Understand that life brings you all the best things if you want to, if you accept it, if you manifest it, if you allow yourself to be at the perfect condition, at the good state of life, if you allow yourself. The main word. So never allow people to judge and create a perception of the situation you're at. Everything happens, everything lines up the perfect way. Everything just lines up for you. Doesn't matter how people see it. Literally doesn't matter. You just literally see it straightforward. When you are in your railway, you see it straightforward, you see the path. But when people are standing from the station, they see you from the side, they just see like, what is it? It's just a straight line. They don't see any path, they don't see any way, because they're looking from the another side. They don't see the whole picture of your life. So never let anyone judgment when your condition, I don't know, just never let anyone judge your life. If they judge, just let them freaking know that they can't. That if they judge, you'll stand up for yourself. You will let them know that you don't care. You are the creator of your life. So, and let them know things happen in the right time, in the right place, and the way they should happen. Also wanted to point out that a lot of us just sit in a comfortable position and a comfortable environment. I'm sorry, I'll close my window. It's noisy. I'm here. So what I was talking about that most of us just sit in a comfortable position, in a comfortable environment in life, and not willing to move forward because maybe we are scared, maybe we're too comfortable to change something because it's really good the way it is. And why would we change something if it gives us everything we want? Not something we really desire in the long term, but in the short term it gives us everything. Our brain works this way. It just wants to be secure, it just wants to be sure, it just wants to be secure is the right word. It's important to understand, and nothing happens in your life but you have your vision and you do something and it doesn't really work out, it doesn't really change anything, your action, so the ground is not ready for you. Just pay that in mind. Sometimes the ground is just not ready. The universe didn't place everything in the line. It's still working on the flow on your way. So just wait, keep doing what you're doing. Try to move to that point. Try to move to your goal. Maybe just wait and focus on other areas of your life. But by the way, time from time, try to come back to the path and try to step in it and understand if things are ready, or the life will just show you, will just change or the whole layout of your life, and you'll know that the ground is ready and you can finally go and do something that was supposed to be for you. That literally what happened to me. The ground wasn't ready for me because I was trying to apply to get another job, but I didn't get enough of experience at the time when I tried to do that. Or a year ago I started learning how to do YouTube, how to do videos, trying different formats, but it didn't really lead me to anything because just my ground wasn't ready. You know, there are a lot of YouTubers that like try to do to build their channels, to build their community for like a year or two, and then on the third year just blows up because the ground finally got ready. It's ready to plant a seed. It's no. You already planted a seed, or maybe just doesn't matter. The ground is ready. You can plant a seed. You can water. It will grow. Try to also, when something happens, try to ask yourself the right questions. For example, with my job layoff, I asked myself, do I really evolve here? The answer was obviously no. Do I get enough of money for the amount of work I do? Kinda yes, but I could get more. Do my work feel appreciated here? The answer was kinda no. Is it fun for me? Kinda yes, but not exactly what I was intended for. Is it something that I would love to do long term? And yes and no, because it's kind of good, but my purpose is in something different. It's just an experience for me. I got to experience managing a part of the business, a team. I got to create projects, I got to create timelines, I got to create documentations, I got to lead. It's a great experience. It's literally a great experience, and you getting money for that. Especially getting money for that because you're working, but like the way I'm telling it to you, that was literally a gift for me, for my future life. And the last question was, how do I feel there? Do I feel motivated? No, because I really felt opposite. I really felt unmotivated to do anything, to work, because there was no place to grow to. I kind of had a ceiling above me that didn't allow me to grow. So the the vision for the situation kind of was clear for me. I was at peace, and I'm still at peace about that, and I'm happy that things happened the way they happened. The simple analysis led me to understanding that everything lined up perfectly for me at that period of time. Everything does. This job gave me a lot of material things, a lot of material achievements. I got a boyfriend there. We met at my job, at the work, at the office. I traveled throughout my region a lot with my boyfriend, so I worked with cool people. I got to have the best colleagues, and some of them were shitty, and I kind of got some of my traumas worked on when I worked at the office with some of the people. It got me a lot of growth. Also, I wanted to point out that every time when something ends, make a list of gratitude for all the things, the person, the situation, the job, the apartment, the country, the path gave you. Everything, just like write a list of everything. Just be grateful. It's the best tip you can do at the situation when you understand that life is doing something that is better for you, but you need to shift your mind. To help to shift your mind, make a list of gratitude. Literally for the job, we can talk about the examples of it. So for my job, as I already said, it got me my boyfriend literally just in 2 months when I got employed. I got the best team. I got to manage the team. I got to be kind of a little boss. I got to create interesting projects. I got to work in crypto industry. I got to get more money than I ever expected. I got to do something that I love, communicate, plan, and talk in English, interact in English, and just monetize it. That's literally the best. I moved out when I was working with my boyfriend. I just evolved. I got better. I got older. I got more experienced. That's just amazing. I really grew up there. I bought my first camera. I started my YouTube channel. I bought my laptop. I got a lot of stuff. I started going to the gym. I got stronger. I worked on my traumas. A lot of stuff. Just be grateful. Let's finalize what we've talked about in this video. So if you don't have a goal, life will not be able to lead you to anything because you literally don't have any direction which it can push you through. And second of all, you need to get a goal, or if you have a goal and you don't move to it towards the goal, life will push you because and it will lead to changing the scenery, changing the situations in your life, changing the job, changing the relationship, changing the apartment. It will just do it. It will just move you through the necessary steps to achieve your goal. I got laid off, and it is the best thing that could happen to me at the right time. It happened at the right time, at the right place. Couldn't complain. Literally couldn't. You might not expect things to shift, to change, but keep in mind that's the right thing to happen. Everything leads to the wonderful ending that is gonna be beautiful and the best thing you can be at. It will lead to your goal. And if something is bad right now, if the situation, the current condition you're at isn't really great, it's not the ending. Okay, my battery is I don't know what's happening with this. It's too hot. So thank you for watching this video. I'm really grateful to talk about this topic, to share the knowledge with you. I hope I was successful at sharing and helping you to understand that topic. The life gives you the best things, and everything happens how it should happen. I hope I was successful at that. See you in the next video. Bye bye. I really love you.